Good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We are live on the YouTube and we are live on the TikTok. What is up, boys and girls? Good morning. This is the way. Um, who all watched Loki? Anybody watch Loki? I watched Loki. We watched it. It was good. I'm not going to spoil it. We'll talk about that tomorrow in Rando with Mando Thursdays. But what's up, Jonic? I see you in the chat, man. I see you. What's up? Good morning, brother. I know it's probably like, I don't know, evening time for you. Good evening. Yes. Hello. What's up? How's it going? Hey, we got a nice crowd in our TikTok this morning. What's up? Good morning. Do you support LGBTQ plus community? Of course I do. I subscribe to your channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome, man. You get to see everything that I do. I love it, man. That's so. I really appreciate so many of you guys going over to the channel, checking things out. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's Star Wars Weekly Review today. That's what we're doing on this Wednesday. So a couple things to talk about. And if later down in the stream, particularly on YouTube, again, I encourage all my TikTok people, if you can open up another browser and see what I'm doing on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. You can see my face over there. And if you guys want to pop into the live and be face-to-face and ask questions or talk theories, whatever, you're more than welcome to join the live there as well. So anyway, what's your YouTube channel? If you have one, I will subscribe. Yes, I do have one. It is called DadaLorian. DadaLorian. So yeah, and you can get to my YouTube channel through my TikTok page. It's in the description. Or you can go straight to YouTube, type in DadaLorian. Just look for my logo. You'll know you're at the right place. I'm live over there right now, so be sure to come subscribe. Yes. We'll talk about some goals and stuff as we always do. Jonic says it's 6 p.m. for you. My God, man, that UK time, it gets me every time, dude. Every time. By the way, check out my sippy cup I'm drinking right now. I have another one that my wife made for me. Damn it. I told her I was going to drink out of it today. But she made me this cool cup. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that. It's awesome. Check that out, guys. The DadaLorian sippy cup. It's not a sippy cup, but, it's a cup where you can drink stuff out of it. I use it for coffee, all that good jazz. Isn't that cool? Look at that. And I got my Dragon Ball Super cup as well. Drinking my iced coffee out of. Yeah, man. Today's really exciting. So I tend to give you guys little life updates too every now and then. So we're so excited because today we actually get to go look at the house that we're about to buy. So we're going to be doing that at 1 o'clock today. And news for everyone. I will be going live again tonight a couple times. So I'm going to be hanging out with my boy, Dark Choco. I'll be on his channel. It'll be 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time for me. But it'll be like 5 o'clock p.m. for him because he's Eastern Standard. So 6 o'clock p.m. for me. I'll be on his channel just hanging out, chatting. So if you guys want to come over and hang out, I'm sorry I got to go. No worries. Well, thank you for tuning in while you could. I appreciate you. So yeah, if you guys want to come see me over there, I'll be hanging out with him. And then again, I'll be live on my channel and on TikTok at 7:10 p.m. because I have a couple guests coming on where we are talking about the Bo-Katan film that I'm going to be a part of. And we actually start filming this month. So yeah, man, there's so much happening. So yeah, you get to see me a lot today. So be sure to come and hang out later as well if you want to catch any of that fun jazz. Heidi says, "Hi, I'm from Fortnite. _69 on TikTok." Oh, nice. Hey, thanks for coming over. I appreciate it. I was like, yeah, it's a new name, new face. I love it. I thank you so much for coming over. It really means the world to see so many of you guys supporting me across all the platforms. I really appreciate it so much. What is your favorite dinosaur from the Jurassic series? Great question. I usually talk about this on Rando with Mando on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I will answer that. I love the Scorpius Rex, man. I've been watching a lot of the Camp Cretaceous, which is just freaking awesome, man. I enjoy it. So me and my wife, we enjoy the heck out of that. We're waiting for season 4. I talk a lot about that, Rando with Mando on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So tomorrow we'll probably talk a little bit more about that and potential trailer for that season 4. So Yeah, man. And the toys, they're pretty cool too. I may have to cop one of those Scorpius Rex toys when they come out. I'm just saying, man, it's pretty cool. On TikTok, he's DadaLorian. Yeah, I'm DadaLorian on TikTok and on YouTube, everywhere. Yeah, same name, same guy. Nice to know. Yeah. Can I be on the bounty list? Absolutely. If you want to be on the bounty list, by the way, thanks for asking. If you want to make it official, soon you'll be able to buy a shirt. And once we get to 10K subscribers on YouTube, I'm giving 2 of these bad boys out for free. So as you can see at the top, just little details. It's written in Mandoa, and then also, in English on the bounty list. And then on the back, it's got my name on it, DadaLorian. So this is a brand specific t-shirt, to what I do. So we're going to have an Etsy store up eventually where you guys can purchase these. So just know that that's coming. But also, if you guys want to get some free merch, help your boy get to 10K subscribers on the YouTube. Once we get there, then I'm doing a giveaway. Plus, I'll give you guys some stickers too. Why don't I show you that? I should show you guys the stickers. It'll just come in your t-shirt box, plus with some other little fun goodies. But I'm going to show it. Check this out, guys. Look at that. Hopefully you guys can see it well. So got a couple, these are my DadaLorian logo stickers. So you'll get a couple of those when you buy a t-shirt, whatever. It's going to be really fun. Plus some other little things that will come with it. So yeah, giveaway is happening. At 10K on YouTube. But I need all my TikTok people. Definitely need you guys to support. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to do so. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a sip of my Ultra Instinct Goku coffee. Oh, that's good. And now what we're going to do, someone says, what time is it for you, John? Oh, yeah, 6 o'clock p.m. Yeah, he's on that UK time, man. He is on another part of the world. Can I see your face? Yeah, you can actually see my face on YouTube. So if you do want to see my face, you're more than welcome to come over there. I don't show my face on TikTok anymore for lives, or really for videos, because I play into character of Mando. So it's just kind of my thing on TikTok. So for anyone who's new and just now following me, dude, why don't you ever show your face on TikTok? That's the reason why. It's nothing to do with being weird or anything like that. Hopefully you guys don't find it weird, but I just like playing into character. So what I do is once we get to certain milestones, on TikTok, if it's hey, we reached 50K, we reached 100K. Once we reach 500K, then I'll do the next face reveal. And I want to try to do something big for that. So I don't know how big you can do just taking off the helmet, but I'm trying to figure out something cool to do. So that is the plan. Can I be on your bounty list? Absolutely. Are any Irish people on your bounty list? I have no discrimination. Aliens, Irish, Black, Asian, doesn't matter. If you're on the bounty list, you're on the bounty list. I collect the credits. So yeah. Great question. So now this is what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to share my screen. There's a couple things I want to talk about. It's Star Wars Weekly Review. So typically I like to just share some Star Wars news with you guys. So I heard rumors about a Zack Snyder Star Wars movie. Could you imagine that? Could you guys imagine that? I don't know if I can, but there's an article that was just recently released, and I want to hear about it. So let's. I'm going to read through this, and if just feel free to comment. If you guys got questions, I will get to you. Don't worry. So Zack Snyder's mature Star Wars movie coming to Netflix. Disney rejected Star Wars: The Snyder Cut. So the Army of the Dead director filed off the serial numbers and sold it to Netflix. Interesting. I didn't know this. Zack Snyder pitched a Star Wars movie 10 years ago, but Lucasfilm didn't go for it. So he's changed the name to Rebel Moon and is now making the movie as a potential franchise starter for Netflix. Interesting. This is me growing up as an Akira Kurosawa fan, a Star Wars fan, Snyder told The Hollywood Reporter. Snyder, the director of Army of the Dead and Justice League, revealed that Rebel Moon began life as a Star Wars pitch that never went anywhere once Disney bought Lucasfilm in 2012. Wow. So I'm going to pause there for a second before I read on. Holy crap. That's going to be really cool. I cannot wait to see this, because if you think about it, guys, it's literally a concept movie. I mean, every movie starts with a concept, but if I'm reading this right, it sounds like, hey, this initially, like in its early drafts, was supposed to be, and even by the name, I'm like, well, goddamn, yeah, it definitely sounds like Star Wars. You know what I mean? So it sounds like we get to see a concept of what Zack Snyder would have done for a Star Wars movie. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are Zack Snyder fans. I don't know how many of you guys like, the Snyder Cut for Justice League, Army of the Dead. I enjoy Zack Snyder. I enjoy being able to see his vision come to life. I do enjoy his style. I think they're enjoyable movies. So to think of him doing something with Star Wars, I'm like, wow. I just think it's always fun and fresh to have different directors' takes on things. So am I interested? Am I intrigued? Absolutely. Absolutely. I see my boy Xanatos. What's good, man? Gritty and angsty Star Wars with slow yeah, you're gonna have the slow motion, with Zack Snyder, but it would be very cool. The Snyder cut of Justice League was better. Yeah, agreed. That's what I mean. Like, that's why I said, I really appreciated seeing his vision go all the way through. You know what I mean? And that's something that I look forward to. But again, yeah, you hit it on the nail, man, where it's like, yeah, you're going to get that slow motion. You're going to get them explosions. That's Zack Snyder. You know what I mean? But that's kind of, every director kind of has their signature, their touch, their feel to things. So would I be excited to see him doing something with Star Wars? Absolutely. Absolutely. So anyway, let's continue and reading on. I want to hear more about this. So the story will involve a peaceful colony sending a mysterious young woman to recruit interplanetary warriors and take on the armies of a tyrannical regent named Belisarius. So basically, it's a combination of Star Wars and Japanese director Akira Kurosawa's 1954 film, Seven Samurai, which also inspired the classic Western Magnificent Seven, not to mention sci-fi clunker Battle Beyond the Stars, itself a 1980 Star Wars ripoff. Never seen it, but I feel like I have heard about that. So this isn't the first time a filmmaker reuses a rejected pitch. Yeah, and I think I mentioned that earlier too. Like, yeah, every movie kind of comes from a concept, which is smart business in anyone's book. It's just interesting to see Snyder's acknowledge it up front. There's no reason such a director-inspired story can't be a hit in its own right. 50 Shades of Grey infamously began life as Twilight fanatic, and a little movie named Star Wars became a hit in 1977 after writer and director George Lucas recycled the plot from Akira Kurosawa's 1958 film, The Hidden Fortress. So Rebel Moon's tone is suggested by the fact that Snyder's pitch to Lucasfilm proposed a mature take on the Star Wars galaxy, perhaps similar to his dark and gritty version of the DC Comics universe, beginning with Man of Steel in 2013 and building to this year's 4-hour Justice League Snyder Cut. The news comes after 72 million Netflix subscribers are reported to have pressed play on Snyder's zombie action movie, Army of the Dead. So I think that's all that's in the article. So there's one thing I do want to touch on, though. So I don't know if he said it was going to be like a trilogy. But it sounds like this was meant to be more than just one movie, at least from what I got from the article. Yeah, okay, so here it is. Yeah, Rebel Moon is now making the movie as a potential franchise starter for Netflix. So it's a potential franchise starter for Netflix. Okay, I just wanted to re-emphasize that. So I just think that's cool, man. I'm excited to see the movie. I like Zack Snyder. I enjoy his films. I absolutely loved Man of Steel. To this day, I stand by this. I don't care what anyone says. I stand by this. Man of Steel was one of the best DC films, period. And I think we should have gotten Man of Steel 2 first before Batman v Superman. I think they could have brought in Bruce Wayne and little things about Batman, within, maybe, Man of Steel 2 and have that lead up to Batman v Superman. I feel like that itself was rushed, even though it was still awesome to see them, clash and the whole start to the dawn of justice and whatnot. But again, I feel like we should have had Man of Steel 2 a long time ago from, Zack Snyder. That's just my opinion. I enjoy his movies. And again, it speaks to when you have a director that, when you allow them to fully have their vision played out, we were able to see that in Snyder's, release of the Justice League. So I'm excited to see this. It's just interesting that it's a pitch, that he had for a Star Wars movie that Lucasfilm rejected. This was, years ago. But going in with that knowledge and having that recollection and then being able to see it, it's going to be funny, like being able to pick apart like, oh, I see where they were trying to go with this, or I wonder what these characters would have been if it was a part of the, Star Wars franchise. Like, I think that's going to be really exciting. And then if it does really well, it's a potential starter for a franchise. So I think that that's interesting. And, it's just funny how, time, there's nothing new under the sun. They even mentioned kind of how Star Wars was created, where it was inspired by, some older, Western, Japanese style, movies. And it makes me think of, Zack Snyder, for instance. Like, what if this movie that comes to Netflix, does something similar in the sense, I mean, Star Wars is groundbreaking, man. There's not going to be another Star Wars. But what I'm saying is, what if, it does become a hit, and it's like, it's that same thing how Star Wars started, where it was inspired by something else and branched off to be this one thing that no one knew was going to take off and blow up the way it did. So I'm excited to see it, man. I love Zack Snyder. And I think this is going to be really stinking cool. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this? Are you excited for Rebel Moon? Rebel Moon is the name of the movie from Zack Snyder that's coming to Netflix that is inspired by Star Wars. It was a Star Wars pitch for a movie, but it's obviously something different. So I can't wait to see it. I'm excited. No release date as far as I know, but damn it, I can't wait for it. That's going to be awesome. So anyway, let's see what's going on in my chat. It will like it if Lando, he's my favorite character. Oh, Lando. Yeah, we got the Lando show coming, so just hang tight. We don't know when. We don't know when it's coming, but it's coming. It's coming sometime soon. Hello, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for following Little Jack Larry. I think it's Little Jacket. Life Jacket Larry. Yeah, thanks for following. I appreciate you. So aside from that, guys, we got a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. A few other articles and Star Wars news. So let's check it out. Let's talk about The Mandalorian, obviously. Mandalorian Season 3, guys. So let's jump right in. I seen this article. This was posted just a few hours ago today. So let's talk about it. So The Mandalorian Season 3 starts in 2022 on Disney Plus in the stream. You can find all the news about the release, plot, cast, and trailer. The success story of The Mandalorian continues because Season 3 is expected to start on Disney Plus in the summer of 2022 and will once again take us into the Star Wars universe. Pedro Pascal slips back into the role of Din Djarin. Grogu, alias Baby Yoda, is no longer there. Interesting. Yeah, we already know that, Grogu is with Luke. But, with that statement, too, it makes me wonder, like, will we see Grogu at all, in Season 3? I feel like we will, probably at some point. But anyway, I digress. Let's continue on. The Mandalorian, when does Season 3 release? The next The Mandalorian chapter starts in December 2021. However, this is not the new season, but the spinoff of the Book of Boba Fett. So The Mandalorian Season 3 has no official start date yet. The episodes are expected to appear on Disney Plus in the summer of 2022. So 2022, summer of 2022, that's when we can expect more news or anything, regarding Mandalorian Season 3. The Mandalorian Season 3 plot, of course, there is no exact information about the plot, but speculation is already possible. Bo-Katan wants to free Mandalore and asks Mando for help. After saying goodbye to Grogu, he is now without a task, but is now in possession of the dark saber. So wherein the dark sword makes him the rightful leader of Mandalore. Actually, Mando wants to give the lightsaber to Bo-Katan, but she has to earn it through a fight. Will there be a fight for Mandalore throne, or will Din Djarin accept his fate and free Mandalore together with Bo-Katan? And then they get married and have little Mandalorian babies. There you go. Happy ending. Everyone's good. Let's just do that. Bo-Katan, she fine. She cute. Let's go. I'm just kidding. A reunion with Grogu is considered certain. Nevertheless, Grogu's story will probably rest for the most part in Season 3, only to be taken up again in the finale. So there would be a cliffhanger for Season 4. And that's kind of what I've been mentioning before too, is that I don't think we're going to see that much of Grogu in Season 3. I think if he does show up, it's going to be pretty much at the end. It will be very brief. You'll kind of see kind of his progress and some of his growth. I don't think he's going to be little baby Grogu anymore. I think he'll still be little and he'll still be cute, but you're going to see more of his capabilities kind of flowing through him a little bit more, especially since he's, the time that he's with Luke. I think, we'll be able to see a lot that he's learned thus far. It's kind of, my speculation. So a return of Pedro Pascal as Mando in Season 3 is, of course, guaranteed. Gina Esposito has already confirmed that he will... Gina Carlo Esposito. I said Gina Carano. Wow. You see where my mind is going. Giancarlo Esposito has already confirmed that he will return as villain Moff Gideon on The Mandalorian Season 3. So, of course, we know he's coming back. Katie Sackhoff will most likely be back as Bo-Katan Kryze. We'll probably see Grief Karga, Carl Weathers again. Gina Carano will never return as Cara Dune. After a series of controversial social media posts, Carano was fired from the production company Lucasfilm, which is unfortunate, man. Her character, I enjoyed her character, and I think her character definitely had potential, especially with, Rangers of the New Republic. I think she was supposed to really be kind of the lead for that, or at least a big part of it. And I think that project has now been put on the shelf, because of all the controversy that came out, of that situation. But then again, there's also that one part, it's The Mandalorian. So even though I love Gina Carano, and I think her character was cool, and I don't know everything that happened. I've seen the tweets and whatnot and stuff that she said. And I try not to dive too deep into the whole mess of that stuff, and I don't like digging into all the drama stuff. But at the same time, her character will be missed, but the show goes on. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna hurt the Mandalorian show if it's like, oh man, we don't have Cara Dune. You know what I mean? Like, y'all could put in the character I simp for the most. Y'all already know, Harrison Dula. You know what I mean? Like, I did hear rumors about this earlier on, that she could potentially not necessarily replace Cara Dune, but she could be a character that's introduced. So that would be interesting to see Harrison Dula kind of make an appearance, and kind of see her son too, Jason. Like, is he Force sensitive? Is he a Jedi? Like, what? I would love to see her make an appearance in live action as well, for many reasons. So yeah, there's that. And then The Mandalorian, how's the Season 3 production going? For a long time, it was unclear when The Mandalorian would go into production. After lead Pedro Pascal landed the lead role in The Last of Us, the fans became even more concerned about The Mandalorian. It is now clear that The Mandalorian Season 3 will be filmed from September 2021. So it looks like they're going to start filming like I mean, just in a matter of months. So, again, we're not going to see any, news or any type of imagery, anything like that until the summer of 2022. So, it looks like they will be doing some type of filming, this year, but, we're not going to get any word or, we're not going to see anything of that until next year, and that'll be next summer. So, yeah, we got to hang tight for a little bit. But again, I've talked about this with other folks when thinking about The Mandalorian Season 3, and man, there's some folks, including myself, where we're like, dang, man, I can't wait for the next chapter. But, I'll tell you, like a mentor of mine told me, when me and my wife were first, like when we were dating, and, we were engaged, like, when we first, got engaged and stuff, and you were just looking forward to like being home with your spouse, and you like, but we lived separately because we were in college, and then we didn't move in together until we got married. So, but, it was just like, man, I just can't wait to like go home to my spouse. Can't wait to see her every day, that kind of thing. And there's this thing, this absence makes the heart grow fonder. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Why am I even giving you guys this analogy? I think of that in the same sense of The Mandalorian. It's like, yes, we all love it. It is so sweet. It's amazing. But then, when you're away from it for a little while, you're going to be like, and then when it finally does arrive, it's going to be so much sweeter where you're like, oh man, I have missed this. It's so good. That little break away, it makes the heart grow fonder. But aside from that, I don't really feel like folks are going to be so infatuated and focused directly on The Mandalorian because of everything that comes in between. So again, mind you, we got, there's so much, man. We got the Ahsoka show, you got Lando. Again, some of these titles we don't have release dates yet, but we know that, this December we got the Book of Boba Fett. We got Star Wars Visions, which comes out in September. So anime fans that are out there and you love Star Wars, boom. We got that coming in September. Book of Boba Fett in December. Next year, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, that show. So there is so much that kind of will fill our appetite in between the wait, for Mandalorian Season 3. So, of course, am I excited for it? Yes, you guys should know. I'm the DadaLorian. Of course, I can't wait for, Season 3. But at the same time, it's not like I'm glad that we have other things to look forward to. And I'm glad they're intentional of that because I think that I feel like The Mandalorian could have been put in danger in the sense of if all the excitement, if all the weight, if all the pressure is put on this one show, and that's what we got for Star Wars, I think eventually there could have been some issues and, expectations could be let down, when like if that's the only source of exciting content that we have. Mind you, we also got the Bad Batch, that we're watching right now. So I'm glad that there's other things in the world and universe of Star Wars that we have to look forward to. Whereas it's like not all the weight is on the shoulders of the creatives of The Mandalorian. Like there's other projects that are coming that we have to look forward to for a galaxy far, far away. And thanks for the roses. I appreciate that. So that's my whole take on that. That's the news that we have thus far about The Mandalorian Season 3. So we know it's coming. It's going to be next year, probably within the summer. They're going to be doing some filming for it, or, this year. But again, we're not going to see anything of that until the following year. So just wait a little bit. But in the meantime, we got other things to be excited for. So there's no loss there at all. So, yeah, there's that, guys. There is that. And I will take a break from sharing the screen for a second because I want to pop in and see what's up with my people. Erica, I see you in there. What's up, girl? Sorry to come in late today. Not feeling too well. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're feeling better. My name is Boblocks is Kawa V419. Hi, you must be coming from TikTok. That sounds like a TikTok name. Xanatos Gina is nuts. Her character was pretty cool. I love her. I love Harrison Dula in the show. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I'm all about seeing Harrison Dula, and I think, obviously, I feel like it would make sense because Dave Filoni, he wants to bring his Rebels characters, to live action. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely see that happening. And what better character, I guess essentially replace, if you're gonna have another female lead, why not do something where it's not necessarily just a human? You know what I mean? I would love to see a Twilight. You know what I mean? it's specifically Harrison Dula. I think there's a lot of questions that I have, pertaining like around her character, like some of the things that what has she been up to this point? What's up with her son, Jason? Yeah, they may not be exploring that, that much, particularly in The Mandalorian. But again, I just think it would be interesting to see. And I would, if you're gonna bring in another character, I think she would be a great choice in an addition to kind of like aid, Mando's journey. You know what I mean? And by the way, guys, oh my gosh, you know what I just thought about? Tell me this wouldn't be dope. Tell me this wouldn't be dope. Think about it this way. Mando doesn't have a ship right now. He's shipwrecked. You know what I mean? He does not have a ship. He can't, hitchhike with Boba Fett all the time, right? Boba Fett's got his own show. So imagine if he does team up with Harrison Dula, he gets to ride in the Ghost. He gets to be a part of the Ghost crew. Oh my God, I want this now. Like, I want to see Mando in the Ghost, with Chopper. And come on. Y'all know that would be sick. We need this. So we need Torguda representation. Give us Ahsoka, right? What we got, and again, we have Ahsoka show coming too. Again, I could see them doing more of Harrison Dula thing, kind of in Ahsoka. I don't know why Ahsoka just gives me more of the Rebels vibes. Like the live action Rebels. Mainly because of the characters that we know are going to be there. Like I'm sure we're going to see Sabine. We know we're going to see Ezra. We know we're going to see Thrawn. So again, when you think of all those names, it's like, oh yeah, Star Wars Rebels instantly. You know what I mean? So I could see them bringing in Harrison Dula there, but I'm telling you, if they're going to bring in any other character, I think it would be cool to have Harrison Dula and then kind of have her tag along with Mando and have him flying in the Ghost and Chopper's there. I want that. We need that. I want that. I think it would be really cool. We also need an Old Republic series. Old Republic would be really cool. I could see them doing something like animation for that. You know what I mean? I would be fine with live action as well, but I think animation for the Old Republic would be really interesting. I would be down to see something like that. It's pretty late, so I might not stay for long. No worries. What time is it for you? I know everyone's coming from different parts of the world, so I just thank you guys for being here while you can. We also, Old Republic is going to be really cool. We need this right now. Disney is missing out. I know, man. So, who knows? There's a lot to speculate for season 3 of The Mandalorian. But one of the things I do want, I think Harrison Dula would be really cool. And I want to see Mando in the Ghost. And I want to buy that Lego set. So it's 10:30 a.m. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I'm just an hour ahead of you, Erica. So cool. We're not, some of us aren't too far off versus like Jonik. I know he's in the UK. Other people are Eastern Standard Time, so everyone's everywhere, man. Everyone is everywhere. Hi, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. So what I will do now, too, before I share my screen again, let's do this. So if any of you guys have theories, so particularly about the stuff we've been talking about today, if there's something you guys want to talk about, like, with the Zack Snyder Star Wars, inspired movie, or Mandalorian season 3. You got theories about the Book of Boba Fett. If you guys would like to discuss that face to face, I just dropped the link in the YouTube chat. And you guys can click on that and I can buzz you in. I'll give you guys a nice little window where we can chat. So for those who do have thoughts about the stuff we've been talking about, if you're like, hey, I want to talk about this or I have a question about these things, let me know. I might go into urgent care later to get treated. Oh, geez. Dude, I hope you're doing all right. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. That's not good. I was gonna say drink lots of water is my solution to everything. But take care of yourself. Make sure you rest. And if you can't be on here long, your life is much more important. Almost 9 p.m. Turkey. I'm on vacation. Oh, gotcha. That's right. Yeah. Nice. 8:30 p.m. 8:33 p.m. Oh, nice. Wait, you're in Turkey? Nice. That's awesome, dude. Random question. Have you eaten a turkey sandwich in Turkey? That's something I would do. I would totally do that. And take a picture of it, like on Instagram. Like, hey, guys, I'm eating a turkey sandwich, and I'm in Turkey. I'm a loser like that. That's just things I would do. Easily. Okay. I got messages that I've missed. Hey, bro, I'm cleaning my room. Thanks for letting me know. Can I be on the bounty list? Absolutely. Can I see your face? I'm live on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to see my face on that live stream, you're more than welcome to come on over. Oh, you got an ear infection? That's terrible. Oh, man, I don't think I've ever had an ear infection. Thank God. But I was like, what the heck? That's my daughter on TV. My wife's sharing the screen. I thought that was one of my videos for a second. I was like, what the heck? Is an Irish person on your bounty list? Yeah, I answered that earlier. Oh, gosh. I have no discrimination against anyone who wants to be on the bounty list. If you're on the bounty list, I get paid the credits. I get the job done. Done deal. So do you like anime? Yes, I do. I talk about anime quite a bit lately. I've been asked that quite a bit this week. One of the things I'm super excited for, specifically with Star Wars, is Star Wars Visions. So it literally is an anime, but it's all Star Wars. If you like Japanese anime, then that's what we're gonna get in September, and it's all Star Wars, and it looks freaking amazing. Cannot wait, man. Am I on the bounty list? I think you want to be on the bounty list. So, sure. All right, we got a request. Somebody wants to come on to the live. I'm gonna pop them in. And I'm going to post that link again if any of you guys want to join the live and ask questions and talk about some of the things that we've been chatting about. So we got a Banana. What's up, Banana Dude? What's up?
I'm sorry. Anyways, how you doing? Remember me from last stream?
I do remember you. What's up, man? How's it going?
It's doing good. I was going to watch Mandalorian, by the way. You can see it.
Nice. Yeah, I can see it in the background. That's awesome. You're watching the episode where they're on Maldo Kreese. And you got the big giant spiders. Yeah, I love that. I actually just did an animation on that. I did an animation, little video, kind of playing on that idea. So, yeah, that's awesome. What brings you on to the live today? You got any questions?
Yeah, I heard you saying like the Mandalorian being on the Ghost. I thought that would be really cool.
I know, right? Like, don't you want to buy a Lego set of that and just like have Mandalorian with Chopper and
Baby Yoda on it too?
Yes. You know, only thing I feel like we're not gonna see Grogu for a long time unless he's gonna. I feel like when he does come in season, what is it, 3? Yeah, season 3. It won't be until like the end of season 3 because he's training with Luke. So, but either way, you still gotta have Grogu in there regardless, especially if it's a Lego set. That'd be really cool.
Also, I love all your TikToks. They're very funny and stuff.
Oh, Banana, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I eat a lot of your friends for breakfast, Mr. Banana, so don't be offended. But I appreciate your kind words. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Also, I brought my cat over here. Say hi, Mr. Meow Meow. Meow.
Hi.
He goes to the gym a lot.
I can see. That's awesome.
That.
Well, you take care, man. Thanks for popping in.
You too. Take
care. Bye, buddy.
I'll probably see you in a little bit, but have a good day.
You too. Thanks for being in the chat, man. I appreciate you. I love it when you guys come on, man, and come and hang out. It's awesome. Yeah, man. If you guys have other questions too pertaining to these topics that we talked about, so let's recap. What are the things we talked about today? We talked about Zack Snyder's Star Wars movie. It was a movie it was a pitch, so it was supposed to be a Star Wars movie, but it was declined by Lucasfilm back in 2012, I believe. And it's called Rebel Moon, and that movie is coming to Netflix. So I don't know when. There's not a release date yet, but I'm sure it'll be soon. Cannot wait to see it. That's going to be awesome. And it sounds like that movie is a potential to the starter for a franchise. So I think if it does well, man, that's going to be really cool. And it's just having the recollection and knowledge like, oh, this was a concept for Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like having that knowledge alone just gets me hyped for it even more. And, I enjoy Zack Snyder movies. And I think it would be so interesting to see his vision and take for Star Wars. I think that would be amazing. Another thing that would trip you guys out, I don't know if there's any Twin Peaks fans here. So maybe I'm showing my age in that sense. But if anyone has watched Twin Peaks, there was talks. I don't know if it's still happening or not. I don't know. It could be. But I know that David Lynch was rumored to be directing a Star Wars movie. Could you imagine how trippy that shit would be? David Lynch. So if anyone has watched, Twin Peaks, you're a fan of Twin Peaks like myself. I absolutely love the vision of David Lynch, and just the weirdness, the ominous feeling and strangeness, but just the artistic, vision that he has is just so unique and unlike anything else that's out there. I love David Lynch and the projects that he's done, like Blue Velvet. I love that movie. That was great. The Twin Peaks Return, original Twin Peaks. He's done multiple other things as well. But these are just little names, maybe some things you guys have heard of. So to see, if you guys love that stuff, just imagine, seeing his vision for a Star Wars movie. Oh my God. But I heard rumors about, him possibly directing a Star Wars movie. So, that got me hyped. I don't know if there's going to be any traction with that or not, but I would love to see it. I think it would be great. I think it would be really cool to see him do something in the sense of like the Force and kind of the mystery of like the Jedi and the dark side, because I think he can really do some ominous, interesting things with that. I would love to see him, that kind of director. I would love to see him play on that take. I think it would be really interesting. So I don't know if they're going to do anything with it, but I think it would be cool. And then, when I hear things about like, Zack Snyder, and his vision, for Star Wars, even though, Disney rejected it, we're still getting the movie that's coming to Netflix, Rebel Moon. And I can't wait to watch it, where I can kind of pick apart like, oh, I think, this is what this character may have been. You know what I mean? So it's going to be really cool and exciting to see that. I just woke up. Nice. Hello and hi. Thanks for tuning in. Legend 2.50 joined. What's up, man? It says I missed a question, but I don't think I did. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up on questions. You're new? Hey, welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Say my name, MG_turtle. Nice. What's up, Erica? I see you in the chat, girl. Hello, my friend. Good morning / afternoon.
Oh yeah, well, here.
I can hear you a little bit. You seem a little cracky.
Oh, I'm on my phone today, so.
There we go. I can hear you now.
Oh, I had you on the table.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
So my question is, any future cosplays for Star Wars related?
Oh, future cosplays for Star Wars stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do have two in mind. Actually, like kind of like three. I was thinking of doing another skin for like Mandalorian armor.
Ooh.
So that's an idea, doing another skin for my Mando stuff. I don't know exactly what it would be. I was thinking kind of more like Death Watch, something like that, like another skin like that. So that would be very like into the future. I don't know when I would do it. But that's one. And then, you know what? I have to show you guys. I can show you better than I can tell you. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen, and we will go to Google. So if you guys remember the Jedi Temple cards. So I'm going to pull up an image so you guys can see it. So yes, here they are. So you guys can see this, right?
You're not share screen yet.
Oh God, yeah. What am I doing? There we go. Boom, share. There we go. So the Jedi Temple guards. So you see these guys. I really like that concept, but I'm also a huge Power Rangers fan. So when I see this, look closely at that design. I also see this. So White Ranger. So I also see like the White Ranger, right? And I'm thinking of doing like a combination of the two, but the way I want to do it, it's going to take a little time and it'll probably take a little money to invest in it. But I want to do a hilt that, if you guys know, like the White Ranger's sword, it's called Saba. It's got like a tiger on it. I want the lightsaber hilt to have, Saba's, like the head and stuff, and then have the saber coming out. So, but have, the White Ranger be mixed with the Jedi Temple Guard kind of a look. So where it's got like a hood, I got my White Ranger stuff, but it's kind of that combination. And then the Saba sword would be, a lightsaber. Yeah. So that's one of the ideas. It's going to take time for sure. I don't know how I'm going to do the hilt. I'm going to have to connect with someone to try to help to build it, but that's one of the ideas. Other than that, for cosplay stuff, I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I really have planned, but those are ideas for things that I want to do in terms of like future cosplay. So great question.
I think of like futuristic. I think of steampunk for some reason.
Oh, steampunk? Ooh, that would be fun. Steampunk Mandalorian stuff. Oh, that would be really cool. I've seen some out there. I've seen some people that have already done it. But would I enjoy doing it? Absolutely. I think it would be really fun. But I think what I would want to do first is like a Death Watch type of thing, for a secondary armor. Because again, I have Western Mando. I've got, King Mando. I've got my regular Mando. So I think eventually doing like a Death Watch thing would be kind of cool. And then again, the White Ranger Jedi Temple Guard with the Saba saber hilt. Oh my God. Like, yes. Imagine seeing me at a convention with that badass lightsaber. It would be amazing. So that's my goal, man. And you're doing Fennec Shan, correct?
Yes, I want to work on her. I'm trying to convince my husband to let me buy some of the cosplay stuff I need.
Yeah.
I can try to build it, maybe, little by little.
You guys should do like Fennec Shan and Boba. I'm telling you, dude, that would be amazing. You're like, okay, now I gotta convince my husband. He's gotta get into cosplay. He's gotta get a Boba Fett suit. It's over. It's a done wrap. It's done.
Hey, it's a couple thing now. We're gonna do couples cosplays.
Yeah, man. Me and my wife have done a couple cosplays together. I think the main one, we went to an anime convention years ago. It was called NDK, NDK, and we did like Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask. That was really fun. I forced her to dress up as a Pink Ranger one year. And then eventually she liked it. She was like, okay, it wasn't that bad. So I was like the Green Ranger and she was the Pink Ranger. And I think that's about it. We haven't really done that much like in terms of like coupling cosplays, but she's more of like my photographer than anything else. Like she's like, when we go to conventions, she loves to like go look at the art. She loves going to like panels, stuff like that. The cosplay thing, like I'm more of the guy that like, yeah, I love going to panels, but also like to compete, because I make a lot of stuff. So sometimes going to like and trying to sign up for shows when I can. I like to do that kind of stuff. She's more of my photographer than a cosplayer, but there's moments where we can do it together, which is pretty fun. So
yeah, this panel.
Yeah, man. Again, I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. It's gonna be so cool when things are opening up already, but there's gonna be other bigger conventions where a lot of us, I'm talking to everyone, like we will like imagine we're gonna be able to like see each other face to face. We're gonna be able to hang out at conventions. It's gonna be awesome. And we get to take pictures, do videos, film TikToks, whatever. It's gonna be so cool. So I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
Knowing me, if I go to any convention, if I see Mandalorian, I'm just gonna run up to them and say, hey, "Are you DadaLorian?"
Hey, are you DadaLorian? Are you DadaLorian? Maybe I need to have like, I don't know, like something that. But I feel like you guys, yeah, I don't know.
Hey, man.
We all look alike. So I guess it is kind of hard to kind of tell exactly, unless you guys are like some of those crazy fans that are like, I know every detail of his armor. I can spot him easily. So, but yeah, there's a lot of us Mandos out there, and this is fun news too for you guys, specifically for TikTok, but I mean for YouTube, literally for everyone. So Mondays, you guys know how I do like a Mando Monday thing, but I'm changing it in the sense of bringing other Mandalorian cosplayers in, and on Mondays we will be in suit, helmet the whole time. So it'll be me plus other Mandos every single Monday. So that's a new thing that's coming probably next week. Yeah. I
actually have a friend on TikTok.
Yeah.
He's currently working on a Mando helmet. The see-through face for it.
Yeah.
He's currently building it, so He's just trying to a little help here and there.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, you tell them to come onto the chat. If any has questions, I'll feel free to pop them in, and I can do the best I can. I'm not the, I'm not the king of this, but I have my experience with, how I do my cosplays, and if I can, I mean, me and any other, especially if he's coming on Monday, because I'll have like a bunch of Mando cosplayers that'll be in every Monday. So if he wants to come in on the stream, then I mean, we'll pop him in. He's got questions. We'll definitely try to help him out. I think that'll be really cool. So,
okay.
Yeah, man. You got any other questions, Erica?
Oh no, just wanted to say hi.
I appreciate it. I someone else asked me on TikTok, like, what's up with your Discord? I know, man. I'm like working on it. So here's the truth. I have it set up. I do need help. I know Erica's there. I know Nico Skywalker's there. I know you guys are gonna help me. The crazy thing is, so today, this is another life update. This is why my evenings have been a little wonky. I will be present tonight. Don't worry. But we're going to go look at our house like in an hour that we're going to buy. So it's literally been a lot of hurry up and wait for us. So it's literally like, we've literally just been on the edge of like, okay, what do we do now? What do we do now? Kind of thing. So my evenings have been a little wonky because of that. Usually I try to do Discord in the evenings after my like day streams and stuff like that. But I'm not going to lie, this week has been crazy. So, and then today we're going to go look at the house, and if we like it, then that's a wrap.
Yeah.
So
telling some of the people in Discord to cut you some slack because you're still
They're like, where is this guy? Why did he even create the page? What's going on, man? Where are you? So I will definitely be there tonight. And there will be another night. So God, this today's gonna be crazy. So I will be in 2 other streams tonight. So there will be the one on this channel for TikTok and YouTube, just my own thing. And that'll be like at 7:10, so 7:10 p.m. And I will have a director coming on. We're talking about the Bo-Katan fan film that I'm going to be a part of. So if you guys want to get some knowledge on that, and maybe even some little scenery of things, you're more than welcome to come in at 7 tonight, Mountain Time. And then if you guys know Darth Chaco, be hanging out with him on his channel. It'll be 6 o'clock p.m. my time, so Mountain Time. But 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. So I'll be over on his channel, hanging out with him. So you can see me in a couple places. So it's gonna be a crazy day. But
you can also set up mods in your server, right?
Oh, in Discord?
Yeah, in your Discord server, you can actually have co-admin and moderators and stuff for your server. So,
when I go live later, then you're gonna help me. I'm gonna have you and Nico be right there. Like, so this is how you do this. This is what this button does. I literally Discord's not that bad. The more you play with it, I think that's with any platform. You just need to play with it. So I will go on. If it's not tonight, it'll probably be before my stream. So it may be like early evening. I think that might work better, where I can just kind of hop on and chill with you guys for a little bit. I think I'll probably,
I can probably do a recording on my computer and show you how Discord servers work.
Yeah.
So just like create a helpful video and try uploading it sometime tonight, tomorrow.
Shit, why not? I don't know what I'm doing. I need all the help I can get. So absolutely, my friend. Why not? What plants would be cool as Mandalorian Lego sets? What plants would be cool as Mandalorian Lego sets? Oh, you're saying like, are you trying to make like a scenery or something? I don't know, man. Shit, you gotta ask. Ask Matt Mellish. Matt Mellish is probably gonna be your best guy for that. Honestly, you gotta ask him, because I think he's like literally. I don't know if you guys know who Matt is. He's like one of the nicest guys. Definitely go follow him. But if you got questions about anything Lego, anything Lego, he will tell you. So ask Matt Mellish. He would probably be your best bet on that.
Only thing I have that's Lego is cactuses.
Oh, really? I have a couple small Lego sets. When I say sets, I don't mean like, the big ass, sets that you buy that are like $50 or more. They're more like, the little $10, $15 sets, like the Mandalorian one. I have like a Kylo Ren one and X-Wing, but not the big ones. It's just the small package, type stuff. Dude, I wish I could see the first scene of the car worlds. They don't have it. What are you talking about? Yeah, I know the guy. He's a very good build. Like, oh yeah. Matt Mellish, he's great, dude. But again, that's what I mean. If you have questions specifically about Lego, dude, I mean, he was telling me things I didn't even know. I was like, wait, what? Really? They just had a convention too for Lego, not too long ago. So man, yeah, he's all over that stuff. So definitely check him out. Do you now want movie I would watch in theaters? What are you talking about? What's your question? Anyway, Erica, you got any other questions?
Oh no, that's
it. All right, my friend. I will be on. I'll be live a couple times later tonight, and I will do Discord probably early evening. I feel like that's gonna work better if I do that. So if you're on, you want to come help me out, let me know.
All right, I'm always here if you need me.
Oh, always. You and Nico are like my go-tos. So I appreciate you guys so much. I will see you then, my friend.
All right, later.
All right, bye, girl. And again, if you guys have any other questions, before we're almost at our hour. We're getting close to hitting our hour. I typically like to just go live for about an hour. Unless we got, a longer guest stream, I'll pop people in. What do you think of the new Loki episode? I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. I don't want to ruin it for anyone. But I do Rando with Mando on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Michael Malgus, let's pop him in. What's up, Michael? How's it going?
How's it going, man?
Very good.
I'm actually brand new to this. I'm not kidding. I've seen a few of your TikToks, but this is the first time I heard about you having a YouTube.
Nice. Well, welcome. And is this your first time seeing my face? Nice. He's like, usually you're covered in Beskar. This is strange. This is a little strange.
I love your cosplay.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, hey, what brings you on today? You got any? What'd you think of today's stream?
Well, so far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really liking all the insight into the different Star Wars ideas and everything like that. Yeah. I will admit I did join a little bit late, but
no worries.
But like, I had a thought though, like I have a bad stutter.
Yeah, no worries, man.
I had a thought about what you were talking about, like with Boba Fett and everything else, like with Fennec Shand. I have an idea that she actually, I've got a feeling like with her and Boba, I feel like we're actually going to see them growing a lot more in depth, especially with what we're seeing in Bad Batch. Because we're already seeing on how she as a character is growing. Yeah. We're seeing more of her morality. Yep. I think we're actually going to be seeing her become much more of a lovable character instead of somebody as a hired gun. Yeah. Yep. Because, like, for me, I feel like Boba Fett is going to be the one that's going to bring her out as a much more of an appreciable character. Yeah. Kind of like this might just be me, but like how Aura Singh was in Clone Wars. A lot of people didn't really like her that much, but if you look into her character in more depth, thanks to Boba, mostly, she became a more lovable character. Yeah. I can see that for sure. And I see Fennec Shand. I see a lot of Aura Singh in Fennec Shand. Like with the sniper aspects and with the way on how they work. And the fact that Aura Singh she is a cold-blooded killer. I give her that. But if you look at her, especially in Legends, she's really not that evil. She's just angry. That's really it. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that, man. Every Friday I recap episodes of the Bad Batch with buddies from TikTok. And one of the recent streams we did last Friday, I mentioned that exact thing where it was like, there's something in Fennec Shand that seems like, when she's speaking and even when she was tracking down, Omega, it didn't really seem like she had malicious intent, even as a bounty hunter. It was like when she was speaking, it was like you could feel this tone of like, hey, I do really want to try to help this kid, that there's still some good in her. And that's not to say that every bounty hunter is bad. They're registered officers of the galaxy who do a job and get paid credits, and some more, questionable than others. But, again, I think you're onto something there too. But I think it's really character development. I think that's what we're seeing, with Fennec Shand, where it's like,
there's more to just the sharpshooter. There's more than just the bounty hunter part of her. There's this person, and I think part of that we're going to be able to maybe dive more into her past and kind of see hey, what makes her tick? What does she value? And I feel like in the book of Boba Fett, we'll probably be able to see more of that. But again, at the same time, you have this cool dynamic with those characters, Boba Fett and Fennec Shand, where she's loyal to Boba Fett. And the reason why, he saved her life. And I want to see more of that played out. Out of all things, it makes me wonder specifically, did Boba Fett and Fennec Shand have did they meet sometime in the past? I don't know if they met during the time of of the Bad Batch, but it wouldn't be far-fetched, especially when you got all these bounty hunters. You know what I mean? Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I completely agree with you on that. I completely agree that that's not far-fetched. In fact, I think Cad Bane is actually going to be the reason why, if they did meet back then, I feel like he's going to be the reason. Because I do firmly believe that Dave Filoni is actually going to find a way to try to recreate that one deleted scene from the Clone Wars when Cad Bane and Boba Fett had the duel. And I got a feeling it's going to be because of Fennec Shand in some form or another with the meeting with Boba Fett. I have that feeling. Granted, I don't, that's just a hope in all honesty. Yeah. Because if that's a cool little link, that's gonna be a great tie-in to a very famous deleted scene. Yeah. As well as that would be a great link from all the way from the Clone Wars, Bad Batch, all the way to Boba Fett. That would be fantastic.
As you mentioned it, I feel like if they're gonna do that scene, I feel like, and if you remember. In that scene, it was unused footage. It was kind of like a passing of the torch moment in a sense, where you had I think Bosk was there, and you had all these other bounty hunters that were kind of in the background, and Boba shows up, and they're like, wait a second, just let's give this kid a chance. Let's see kind of what he's made of, and you have the new kid on the block going up against kind of this legend in a sense that's one of the top, bounty hunters. And they have this Western style shoot off, and Boba Fett, ends up taking the win. And little small Easter eggs. It gives the dent in his helmet, the classic dent that we've all wondered, what happened? What battle made him get all damaged? But I think it would be that moment. And even if Fennec Shand is there, where it's everyone now in the galaxy that's a part of the bounty hunter world would know, oh, this kid, he's something else. He's different, and now he's that top dog in terms of, bounty hunters. I would like to see that moment. And I think maybe it would make more sense to definitely have Fennec Shand kind of be there in the background, having all these bounty hunters there in that moment. I don't know if Omega would be the cause that leads up to it. But again, this is another thing that ties into that. I think we were talking about this in the stream before where, I think seeing Boba Fett come into the Bad Batch and going after Omega would make sense for a couple reasons, because, she's the last DNA of his father, so he would have some type of connection, to what would be his reason besides getting credits for going after Omega. I think he would have kind of that thought of, hey, this is the last bloodline, to his connection to his father. So that would be something that, he would see as, kind of loyalty, in a sense. So I think that would be interesting to have that moment where all the bounty hunters are kind of going after Omega and it's this big showdown, but then it leads to that moment that we were talking about where it's that unused, footage concept, which I think would be really cool. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
And actually going off of that, one thing I've actually wondered, does Boba know about her?
Oh, about Omega?
Yeah, that's one thing I have wondered. Does he even know about her?
Oh, I'm sure of it. Because
because she didn't know.
Who was it? It was one of the Kaminoans. They hired so many bounty hunters in the galaxy to go after, and apprehend Omega. So I'm sure, when you think Boba Fett, he's one of the top ones. Yeah. I'm sure he's heard about her, but I don't know if he knows. I'm sure he doesn't know the significance of who Omega is, and why.
That's the main thing I'm looking at. Yeah. Does he know who she really is? Yeah. Because going off of that, how cool would it be if she like? This is also praying that nothing happens in the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm getting at here.
Yeah,
If Omega does make it all the way there,
yeah.
imagine if she actually meets up with him in the Book of Boba. Or in some way or another, whether she's like a diplomat or she ends up joining him as part of the crime syndicate.
Yeah.
What, in some way or another, because as she's already proven, she's an incredible strategist.
Yeah.
That could play well with diplomacy, like with trying to be a senator, trying to work with the New Republic. That could also easily work alongside with a criminal deal with trying to be strategic about like on how you're going to be going about with different ideals.
Yep.
It can go either way, and with her being connected to Hunter the way she is, she might try to find a way to stick with their belief, which would be fighting alongside Rex and the New Republic, or she might try to seek out Boba after it's fully explained to her in order to try to be alongside her brother.
Yeah, yep. And, another thing with Omega, I don't even know if she knows her full significance. Now I think she kind of knows, because we had Tech that, kind of did the research and was like, well, yeah, I can tell you exactly who she is. She's the last, bloodline of Jango Fett, and Boba, he would be, the beginning of that. Omega obviously would be the end. So he's like the alpha, she's the Omega, and so we know in terms of their bloodline, their, what do you call it? Unchanged, type of clones. So they're the last bloodline of Jango. But again, I don't think Boba would really know, the significance quite yet. I think he's probably heard about Omega because, there's been a bounty put out for it, but I don't think he knows anything quite yet. Now, you also mentioned something about the Bad Batch. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I think they are the Suicide Squad of Star Wars. Now, when you think about it, they are fun. Everyone's weird and different, and I love that about them. I don't see them coming out alive. Like at the end of this, you know what I mean? It just seems like something's going to happen, and you have to think about it in this terms, and this is why I say this. Either they're going to be off somewhere in the Outer Rim, hiding for the rest of their lives, or they're part of the Rebel Alliance. Who knows? But this is the height of the Empire. The Empire is growing, and so is the Rebel Alliance, but the Empire had a tight fist for a long time. So I think their story is going to be great for setup for other things, but I don't see them coming out alive in the end. You know what I mean? Omega, however, yes, I definitely see her kind of transcending and going off into doing other things, into, the future of stories. Would it be interesting to see her in the Book of Boba Fett? Absolutely. I think she would have to be like some type of like hunter, or maybe some type of bounty hunter, because it's in her blood. You know what I mean? So I think that would be cool. But we'll just have to see. We'll have to see, man. And you follow me on TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I love it, man. I will be live again later tonight. I got one more person that I'm going to pop in before I end today's stream. But I hope you come and join me later tonight. I'll be live at 7:00 p.m. Mountain time. So if you're on, we're going to be talking about a Bo-Katan fan film that I'm going to be a part of. So I'll give you guys more of the spoof on that as well. So,
okay, if I've got the time, I'll be sure to come on in.
I love it, man. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, buddy.
Pleasure.
Take care.
You as well.
All right. And then I have one more guest that wants to pop in. I'll pop you in before I hit the end button on our live. What's up, Star Wars dude?
Hello.
How's it going, man? What brings you onto the live today?
I'm good.
All right. Did you have any questions?
Yes, I do have a question.
Yeah.
So I like to call Omega. So does Omega know that not only Boba Fett, but all of the other top 5 bounty hunters are after her, or know about her at least?
Well, I think Omega knows that. A lot of stuff has kind of been revealed based off the last couple of episodes. So I think Omega, she now knows that it was the Kaminoans that put the bounty out for her. because that was revealed. And it was for them to bring her back to Kamino. So unharmed, obviously they're not trying to kill her, but now she knows like, oh, it was the Kaminoans that wanted to bring me back. But I always forget her name. It's the female Kaminoan. She's like, as long as Omega is not back at Kamino, and she's with the Bad Batch, or she's not apprehended and she's safe, then she's gonna be fine, because she knows I always forget his name. It's the other Kaminoan, the guy. He has plans for wanting to basically like kind of extract her DNA in a sense, because she's the last blood of Jango Fett. So I think he wants to use Omega to make new clones. And the female Kaminoan, she's like, no, that's a terrible plan. We need to keep Omega safe and not use her for that purpose of defying, the Empire. So I think now Omega knows like all of that stuff, but I don't think she knows exactly who else in terms of bounty hunters, may be watching her. But she knows like, oh yeah, it was the Kaminoans that sent this hunt out for me because they want me to come back to Kamino. But she's back with the Bad Batch for now, so we'll see what happens, man. Yeah, good question. Anything else?
Yeah. So in the book of Boba Fett, I was gonna plan to see the Clone Wars deleted scene that was gonna be Boba Fett versus Cad Bane. Do you have any thoughts on that about it?
That would be really interesting. I feel like if because okay, I'll say this before I answer that. Great question, by the way. And TikTok folks, the question was in the live stream on YouTube. There's this unused concept scene, that was meant to be in Clone Wars, Star Wars, the Clone Wars. And it was where Boba Fett faces off against Cad Bane. A lot of you guys have probably heard of it, probably seen it. The unused footage, it is on YouTube. So if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. But basically, it's where, Cad Bane and Boba Fett, they face off, and, it looks as if, Boba Fett kills Cad Bane, kind of, taking the rank as like he's the top dog bounty hunter now. And the question was, do we think we'll see that in the book of Boba Fett, or could we possibly see it in Bad Batch? I think it would be cool to see it in the book of Boba Fett. I think that would be cool to see that moment live action. Number one, it would give us the chance to see Cad Bane live action, which we haven't seen yet. So I think that would be badass. Absolutely, I would love to see that. And I think it would make most sense to put that flashback moment in the book of Boba Fett. If they were going to do something like that, to have that, they're already done filming. It's wrapped up. So who knows if they did that or not? Would I want that? Would I love to see it? Absolutely. I think it'd be cool. Because I feel like that would be the only time we'd be able to see a live action Cad Bane. You know what I mean? Unless, we got a flashback, moment of younger Boba Fett. I think that's a place where they could do it. So I don't know, man. I would be grateful to see it, but at the same time, I think it's possible that we could see that moment played out in the Bad Batch. So we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah. Any other questions?
No.
That's it. You got some good questions, man. Thank you for coming on, Star Wars dude.
Yep, thank
you. And if you're here on the stream later, I'll be live at 7:00 p.m. So do come and join me. We're going to be talking about Star Wars fan film that I'm going to be a part of, which is Bo-Katan. It's a Bo-Katan fan film, so you don't want to miss that. So if you can join me at 7:00, I hope to see you then, my friend.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Take care. So yeah, man, you guys asked some great questions. I had some good convo with some good folks, man. So thank you guys for all the questions. I'm going to go ahead and end here on TikTok because I got to go look at my house. It's going to be a good time. Much love. I will see you all later at 7:00 p.m. This is the way. And I'm going to go ahead and end here on the YouTube as well. For other folks who are trying to come in, don't worry. I will get to you. You can join me later tonight. Just bring your questions then. And I will pop you into the live if you want to, converse and hang out with us there as well. So much love. Thank you guys so much for hanging and chatting and looking at Star Wars Weekly Review with the DadaLorian. This is the way.